Hi, welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back. We are so excited to be here. We haven't done a Burning Bridges in a hot minute, have we?
No, Dr. Taylor Allison Swift has been keeping us on our toes.
On our
And
toes
with
and
so much news,
unslept.
I know. No rest for the Swifties.
No rest for the Swifties.
But we are here to break down and burn the bridge. Burn the first bridge.
Burn the first bridge of Life of the Showgirl. We're doing this song by song, track by track in order. So we are starting with The Fate of Ophelia. La la! And what a masterpiece this is.
What a masterpiece. Now, before we jump into the Fate of Ophelia, we just want to...
Yes, we do want to do this.
Say one little thing. We were thinking, we've talked a lot about maybe making a video sort of addressing all, and we've talked a little bit about it in past videos, but we were talking about making like a specific video addressing all the negative, the negative talk, the sort of made up controversies, the hate, basically, this album is getting, some of the songs are getting, and that Taylor is getting.
Yeah. And we decided, after we've had a lot of discussion about this, because we have, been affected by the amount of,
absolutely,
I mean, I would say unhinged in a bad way comments, and statements about this album. And, we talked about it and we were going to address it, but then we decided, like, what would Taylor do? And we just decided, you know what? We're just gonna shake it off and just have our joy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We always say unapologetic joy.
Unapologetic
we
joy.
Celebrate being Swifties. We celebrate Taylor Swift. And so we're just going to continue to do that. And while we may address some specific things here or there that are, pressing.
Yeah, because we can't promise we won't go on a rant at some point, because we can't.
Right. But, or, if something specific comes up in a live, which we are doing lives every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So please join us if you can.
The Swift AF Sunday.
Which is such a great name. I love it so much. But we're going to try to focus on the positive.
Yeah.
Just put that positive energy out into the world, because we know that sooner or later, everybody is going to love this album as much as we did on the first listen.
I know. And we still do. I mean, I love this album and I want to celebrate it. And so do you. And we're celebrating it.
Absolutely.
I love it. And I don't care what anyone says. I love it. I love it. And
I love it. I can't get it out of my head.
Oh, me either.
I was so I've been working a lot the last couple days, and I was like singing Opalite, and the little 4-year-old was like jamming to it when I was singing. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, it's so catchy, and like you just can't not jam to it.
Opalite is truly a magical song, and I can't wait for us to get to break it down, because it's like, it's so powerfully I love it. I'm addicted to Opalite, everyone. I'm addicted to like a lot of these songs, like true addict. I'm addicted to Fate of Ophelia, so I can't wait for us to talk about it.
I agree.
So
I am just finding, like, it's like, if somebody asks me what my favorite song is, I'm kind of finding it hard to like give one answer.
Yeah, because I mean, I have like my top 5s for sure, but it keeps like the earworminess of this album is so insane that, I mean, it's almost like I have them all stuck in my head at one time. Is that like happening to you sort of at this? Like,
it is absolutely happening to me. And I am seeing more people online talk about it too, where it's like, Elizabeth Taylor,
oh my God,
family.
Yeah.
Sometimes spritz, like it's these like, lines that stick out. And
thank you for the lovely bouquet.
I'm waiting for some really talented DJ just to like mix all those, those lines, those earworms all together, so we can just listen to it all at once.
Yeah, because that's sort of like what's going on in my head. It's just like one good track of earworms. You're like, damn, this album is like really sticks in your head.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Now, have you heard the someone has mixed Elizabeth Taylor with one of the Backstreet Boys songs? I don't know which one.
I can't remember either, but yes, I did see that.
And like there was a video of Nick Carter dancing to it that Taylor Swift, like, she lost her mind over it.
Totally. That, which is great. I mean,
so fun.
It's so fun. This album is so fun. And it's like, what a gift. You know what I mean?
Really, like, really, it really is such a gift.
It's such a gift to have like a joyful album. And I
seriously, like,
I love that.
So needed right now.
So needed.
Although I will say that my Spotify it seems to have like completely disrupted my Spotify algorithm. Like, because up to this point, I would very regularly use like the day list feature.
Yep.
And a lot of times it would just be like all Taylor Swift. Like, it was like, I just give up. I'll just play Taylor Swift for you. But now it's like all these artists I've never heard of. It's like, or this vibe, like that's usually the vibe I'm going for when I put it on. And so it's like, that's interesting that it's Taylor Swift, but it's like changed everything in my Spotify basically, because I've listened to it so much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. I'm super loving it. And I just can't wait. So let's just break it down. Without further ado, let's get our candles out. Let's light this.
Let's light it. We haven't in a while, so I'm really just excited.
Totally.
Oh, look at your orange candle. I know. I need to get like a Showgirl calendar or something. SPARKX candle is gonna be big on my Christmas list this year, but I do have, because there's always a time for a reputation candle. Always. So I'm gonna light that.
Yay.
And we always
here's to showgirls everywhere.
Here's to the women who entertain us in so many ways
throughout history
in so many ways,
and in the future.
You do not have to wear a feathered headdress to be a showgirl.
You do not, and most of us don't.
But
we are still showgirls nonetheless. Right?
Showgirls nonetheless.
You know, come on.
Truth. Okay, so
let's start at the beginning. We're just going through this entire song. So let's start at the beginning.
Start literally at the very, very, very beginning with the snare drums.
Yes. Let's please do. So I'm gonna play just the first snippet.
Okay.
We're just gonna be going down this whole thing, and you're gonna hear what we're hearing, and
just in case you haven't heard it or you haven't listened to it 3,000 million times like we have.
And just for reference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's just all be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Let's open our books.
Class, please open your books to Hamlet.
Yep.
Act 4, Scene 7.
Let's do it. And let's get started. So here's the intro that I'm totally obsessed with. We're just gonna. We're just getting that far at the beginning.
Because that, if you don't know, Holly's having issues with her new camera. It keeps
my camera's doing insane things, and I am now irritated. Okay, so that beginning that beginning
Holly. It loves you.
It's crazy over here. That beginning interlude. What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I have two thoughts. First of all, I think that initial snare permanently changed my brain structure. Like, just hearing it, it's always going to remind me of sitting right here, midnight, October 3rd, and hearing that for the very first moment and going, this is very different. It's not what I expected, but I love it. Let's go. And just instantly falling in love with it.
Absolutely. And to me, like, it's always so exciting hearing the first notes of a new Taylor album. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I love this intro because it does two things in my head a little bit. One, the drums. I was like, what are these drums? And oddly, I feel like they're the drum intro on Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. And I think it's a little callback to like Stevie Nicks. You know how she wrote
Hmm?
well, and like she wrote the poem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a little like it's also okay. So Stevie Nicks wrote the poem that went with the Tortured Poets Department.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the drums and then that first piano, like those first piano notes, that felted that felted piano reminds me of Tortured Poets Department. So I feel like it's like a here's where we left off.
Yes.
And then that snare, like the beat comes in and you're like, we have left.
Right. It's like on our previous episode.
Yeah, I left you here and now we are entering here. And like that first beat, I mean, let's just play it. Why not? Like this. That felted piano of TTPD.
Mm-hmm. Which I feel like is exactly what she did for TTPD was I left you here.
Yep. Yes.
Here's
totally.
We're going to pick up with this story.
Right. That's we're picking up. And I think I think she does that a lot. We're like,
just got to roll with it, babe. Just got to roll with it, I think, at this point.
Sorry, guys. Oh my God. It's like, oh my Lord. All right.
The camera loves you, darling.
The camera is like really being a bad robot. But yeah, so it's like leaving us. You know, here's where we were. Stevie Nicks prophesying.
We were moody. We were black and white.
We were black and white.
Drowning in the Blue Nile.
Yes, we were, and we're going to talk about that. Yeah,
we're bippity boppity.
We're happy. We're super happy. So she starts it off. Like here's where I last saw you guys. I was trapped in the Tortured Poets Department, and now I'm picking up with I heard you calling on the megaphone. And
it's like it really genuinely feels like you picked up the next in the book series that you were reading.
100%. Like we left off with, Travis doing the podcast about I couldn't give her my friendship bracelet. You know what I mean? And she's like, I heard you calling on the megaphone. You want to see me all alone. And I don't think enough credit is being given to her vocal performance on this album.
Right? Like I think even if you don't like the lyricism, which we will obviously break down in depth, the lyricism, because the lyricism in this album
is incredible.
Is incredible and very multi-layered. And I think a lot of people are missing some of the deeper layers. And we'll get into it for everybody. If nothing else, you need to be able to say her vocals
are incredible.
Out of this world.
It's her best vocal performance.
Yes.
This whole album.
The whole album. But in Fate of Ophelia especially, it is like, who is this? Like, I know it's Taylor, but wowza.
Wowzers, right. And like what vocal control and the way she's using her voice as the melody so strongly with like very little instrumentation. She's creating these absolutely wonderful melodies and it's just her voice. You know what I mean? And
it really is
fascinating.
Yeah, you brought that up maybe last episode or something, and then I went and listened to it again, and I absolutely hear what you're saying. That without, if you removed her vocals, it would literally just be like this, like the synthy, like that undertone, that percussive.
Yeah,
there's a little piano, but there's really nothing else that drives the melody.
No, there's nothing.
Just her vocal layering that's doing it.
Yeah, and it's stunning. Like it's absolutely stunning. So she's talking about Travis Kelce. I heard you calling, and like again, she's using Hamlet and the Fate of Ophelia. I mean, not the fate and the character Ophelia as a metaphor. She loves Shakespeare. She's said that many times. She's also using it in this really interesting way where, like she did on Love Story, where she changes the trajectory of the characters that we knew in Shakespeare. So like Romeo and Juliet changes, like it's happy ending. In Hamlet, everyone dies. Like literally everyone in Hamlet dies.
Yeah.
And
everybody dead.
Everybody dead. And everybody real dead. And she's changing that, where it's not even just the fate of the person. It's you saved my heart.
Yeah, I think that's a really important distinction.
Totally.
Is that she's not saying Travis saved her.
No.
She didn't need saving. I mean, she is Taylor Swift. She didn't need saving. But her heart, she was in a very, we heard Tortured Poets.
We were
there. Her
heart
was broken. She was in a very dark, sad place. And I think she was not only questioning, like, obviously the prophecy, like, is there love out there for me? Like, if it didn't work with him, because she obviously had always kept him in the back of her mind as like, there'll always be Maddie. Like, maybe he's the person for me, and one day I'll be able to explore that if it doesn't work out with Joe or whatever. And it didn't. And so I think she was really asking, like, well, maybe there really is no one out there for me. And so she was really, and then also, let's not forget that a lot of the Swifties had turned against her.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I think she was really pissed off about it.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
It's insane. Yeah, the petition was wild behavior from the public.
And
wild behavior.
I think the consequences to that petition are very present in this album.
Absolutely. Like, refer to her wish list of what she wants, everyone.
Leave us the fuck alone.
And they do.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. All right, we're getting
off
topic.
But also just like and we'll get to it in different parts as we break down the songs, but like,
it's important to know, like, to put it all together as this whole thing is going on.
Absolutely. But like, just the fact that there's not a lot of, and this is like one of the criticisms, is it doesn't feel like there's as much introspection in this album. Now, part of that is because when you're happy, you're not as introspective because you're happy. Like, you don't have to analyze it, right?
Right.
But also, why is she going to give us the nitty gritty?
Yeah, we lost the right to do that with the petition.
Absolutely. She's like,
she canceled her card.
You think you know my life well enough to send me a petition to tell me what to do about my private life? Oh no.
She's like, I'm canceling all your cards.
In the corner and think about what you've done. Yes. Cancel all. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness.
Mess around and find your cards canceled.
Baffo, baby. Exactly.
And cards have been canceled.
It's very interesting to me to hear the discourse of, and I even initially said that, like, we didn't learn anything new about Travis in this album, which I was very surprised about. Even the small little comment in Fate of Ophelia about his ex-girlfriend, like, that's a very viral kind of video that happened. But the more I thought about it, it's like, well, yeah, because why would she? Why would she give us any ammunition, basically, or what she would feel like could be used as ammunition at this point to break up the man she's going to marry? Like, this isn't just a relationship. This is who she wants for the rest of her life.
It is.
Be the father of her children.
Right. That all are going to look like her. I mean, him. And take over the neighborhood. So, yeah. And here's the thing, though. Like, we do get, like, this album shows you about Travis without it having to be in words, because you can tell it by her emotions of what she's singing. Like, because of this person and this relationship, I can, like, this is how I'm viewing the world now. So it doesn't have to be like Travis said this, then I said that, and then he did this, and then I did that, and it's more like, let me just paint you the impressionist painting that is not fake for you all. Like, let me just paint this, and you can see for yourself. This is the artwork that I'm living in, and it's my life with this person. So,
and she uses the stories, which I think she's always done to an extent. She uses the stories that we know. So she starts out with a story we know.
Totally.
We know she uses. I like that she uses megaphone instead of microphone.
Oh, I know,
because it really was a megaphone. Like, it really was sort of the shoot your shot heard around the world.
Totally. I mean, it was really loud, and it was really in public, and
it was smart of him.
It was very smart of him. And the other thing is, like, I think of like megaphones also, I think of like sports games when I hear a megaphone also, in a way. Like, you know how like the cheerleading team has like it's just an interesting like.
Well, it also, I also think of like old time directors too.
Oh, totally.
When they use like a megaphone, or
Totally.
I mean even in her Target commercial. I mean, obviously she's using a megaphone because it was an Easter egg for the song, but it's a little bit more universal. It's a little bit more
absolutely
Shakespearean, really.
Absolutely. And like in Shakespeare, you know, there's like a lot of like trumpeting, like from like the town square and like things like this. Like, I feel like it's big announcement is what she's saying. I heard your big announcement.
Hear ye, hear ye.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I
wanted to meet Taylor Swift.
I heard your proclamation loud and clear about how you want to like hang out with me, and invitation received and approved. You know what I mean? That's what she said. Okay. And yeah, I mean, the other thing is when she starts talking about, and if you didn't come for me, I would have drowned in melancholy. And I love this. This sentence is the best because, one, how she says melancholy with the beats, like how she extends the word melancholy to fit in this crazy 5-beat instead of like 4/4 beat per measure. It's like it's a 5/5, and which is interesting in and of itself. But like when you go back chronologically to when she has mentioned melancholy and melancholia, we have it with Joe. You didn't really read into my melancholia.
No.
And we also have we have the drowning of drowning in the Blue Nile. So she's been drowning
with Joe too. So
but like also like,
I mean, it was a song about
Maddie and Joe,
but it starts off with with Joe.
But like, it's like, this is like basically my recent past.
Yeah.
Like, I was both melancholic and drowning.
Well, again, I think she really felt like, is this all there is for me?
Right. Can I have everything and nothing all at once?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and I love that you wanted to get me all alone. And I wonder, I feel like now that he understands her life, I hope that they sit back and laugh at like, you really just thought you were going to take an elevator and come, just come like knock on my dressing room door and say, hey, sup?
Right. You know? Like, have you not known how crazy my security is?
Right. No, and I don't think he did. I don't
clearly didn't.
Anyone really knows the extent.
No, but it's extreme,
obviously. But I mean, I think he probably saw it as like, well, I mean, I'm in the public eye.
Exactly. I'm in the NFL, baby. I can do anything. And she's like, nah.
Right. Nah. She's like, what? That's cute. But
cute. But this whole stadium that you play in, like with a bunch of teams and like all of these people for like all the teams and like this is a party of one that everyone showed up here for. Sold out. You know what I mean? Party one.
Party one. Set up for Cam and Jan too.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like, all these people are here to only see me. Like, let's simmer down.
Simmer down now.
Let's simmer down. Okay. You're not taking the elevator to like anywhere.
Props to Trav because he took that and said, you right. You know, like
it's like, oh yeah, I'm in oh yeah. This is not how this works. Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas, you know, many of her past would have gone, well, yeah, you know.
Well, quite literally, no one in her past was ever like publicly declaring like, I must meet Taylor Swift immediately. You know what I mean?
No.
I made her friendshippers and then got pouty like afterwards, like, I didn't get to meet her.
I know.
She wouldn't let me backstage. Like, no kidding.
And it's just
hilarious.
fun to think about.
It's
Like,
fun. It's
we all heard
fun.
that story and we were like, okay, good luck, buddy. You know,
Yeah.
like, we all want to meet Taylor Swift, you know?
Exactly. Like if you, yeah. And like, also, isn't it kind of funny? Like, what do you mean took the elevator? She was on the ground level.
Well, my guess is he was like up in a suite and then like took an elevator.
Oh, take it down. Yeah.
Like, who knows where like the dressing room, like I think they have a lot of like underground,
yeah,
like secret stuff so that people, you know, like I don't know where the locker rooms and all that. Who knows? I don't know how it all works.
Yeah.
I'm sure like, there's like even probably elevators from like one floor to another that's like behind the scenes that
I'm just gonna eat this hot dog and then I'm gonna go like see if I
also think it's amazing that it was like her dad that introduced them. Like I did not foresee that. It's just so cute. The whole story is so cute. I love it so much.
It's super duper cute and it's obviously worked out great. So
I do think it's gonna work out for those kids.
I think it's gonna be awesome. All right, so where did we leave off? We've gotten like 4 seconds into this.
We're like 2 lines in. I just also want to point out, and I've not sat down and figured this out, and you probably would do a better job at this than I have. I've been thinking about the fact that there are interesting beats. There's interesting counts in this song.
Oh, totally. Amazingly interesting.
Do you think possibly they if you add them up somehow they add up to 100?
Well, they might. They very could. They
wouldn't surprise me in the least.
It would surprise me zero if that was the case. I think it's also just a really interesting like tension builder in the song. It makes you kind of focus on her lyrics a lot because you like you instinctually know there's something different with the beat of the song. Like it's a part of like the breakdown. You know what I mean? It's a part of the like she had to say Ophelia this incredibly great way because it's like why wouldn't you like focus on the hard vowel like of the E like Ophelia like you but so like then like the line before it has to be like completely stretched like it's just so interesting. I don't know. It's so interesting.
Well, I mean,
let's also a little off time.
She is essentially rapping in a lot of this album. She could never like really rap because people would never forgive her for that. But
I bet she'd be the best rapper that's ever existed. Amazing.
But people would just never accept it from a privileged white woman. And I get that. I don't think it would fly. I think she'd be amazing at it, but I don't think it would fly.
My dream.
But she's spitting bars. She's just doing a little bit more melodically.
Her internal rhyme scheme ability is quite literally unmatched. It's absolutely, I mean, not unmatched. I won't say it's unmatched, but it's so incredibly good. It's so incredible. It's insanely good. But yeah, so let's I can't remember where we left off, but hold on,
we really left it. You want to get me all alone.
Oh yeah. We only got one line in.
I know.
Yeah, right. This is the extended 5 beat.
Yeah. I still haven't learned the I probably never will. Okay, well, I love the pyro line.
I do too, because TNT is dynamite and fire.
Yes, and but also, I also think it's like you're sexy. You're like I heard that you're sexy and you like
totally
you have this chemistry. And
you're a fire starter.
You're fire, baby.
Yeah, you're fire.
And he is obviously like. Yeah. I mean, I watch him and I could tell you can light a fire. God, he's so gorgeous. But. But yeah, like again the layers, the
totally.
And probably I could see him like he probably does like to like light a grill and light a campfire. Like I could see that.
Definitely. And he's a firecracker. He's like he's bright and he's like fireworks. He's a saturated color. He's a human exclamation point. Like he's all of the things that are like bright. You know what I mean?
He really is.
You like to strike a match and watch it
glow.
Watch it
glow. Which I always think it's so interesting because she could have said blow, she could have said burn,
But then it wouldn't match with Alone. See, like,
well,
this,
that's true.
it's so crazy how
Glow would.
But it's spreading.
She has very interesting word choices in this album, and she always does.
She does. She does. But like, when you think about it, you like a pyro wants to strike a match and then make the fire bigger,
right? And watch it and enjoy
it grow. You know what I mean? And how it gets bigger. You know what I mean? And like spreads. So it's like she's like, oh, I hear that you're like into exciting things. I think it's like also just a word for like excitement. You know what I mean? Like you're just, you know, whatever. So,
but I think it's also like this chemistry thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You strike the match in me, and then you watch me glow. Like you watch me light up when I see you. Yeah.
Like I thought it was blow.
I think I'm pretty sure it's glow.
Where's my lyric? Hold on.
Let's see.
Get this factually correct really fast because I could have sworn.
Okay, no, I'm pulling it up right now. Oh, it is blow.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Like because he's like likes to spread a fire. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And it would make sense. Like you want to strike a match, and then it grows because you and I are TNT. You know what I mean? It's like I think it's all these little hidden like call outs to their everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure. So then if you never come for me, I might have drowned in melancholy. You know, I love that line. I love how she says melancholy.
I know.
I swear my loyalty to me, myself, and I. And that right before you lit up my sky. So like as soon as I did that match, my whole world was what? Was it like onyx? And then what happened? Did it turn to opalite? Okay. So now we're getting like the connections of like how all of these things link together.
I love this. I love this line, and I love the way it's given. First of all, I love the way it's like sang because it sounds like a cheer.
Oh,
sounds
absolutely.
Like, you know, like cheerleaders doing it.
Totally.
But I also love, so I love the reference to the 4th of July post that she made right before she went to Kansas City of like me and my independent single girlfriends, right? Yeah. But also it's because it was on the 4th of July and it lit my sky up fireworks. Like it's that multi-layered, it's all like you can't, it's like every single word has a double, triple meaning.
The entendre game on this album is
strong,
really amazing. All right, so now we're gonna go into the chorus. All right, I think I already passed it. This is the greatest. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
we have to
copyright strike.
Yeah, that needs its own part in its entirety because it quite possibly might be the best part of any song I've ever heard. Like literally, there's something
I know.
Truly. I mean, let me just say this. In Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, when she said that she put narcotics in her songs, she might not be lying. Like
she really may have.
She may have on this one because like there's parts of this album that I can't explain to you how they affect me in this like overly emotional way and like positive, like the frisson. If anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's when you hear music and you get like goosebumps and like tingly feelings. It is so intense in certain parts of this album every single time. And
yeah, I agree.
The keep it 100 part, and I'm just going to say this before we get there, but the way she says vibes, there's something about how she says the word vibes on this album that is, it's so good. I mean, it's like because
it's like almost throwaway, but
vibes.
Yeah.
vibes. Okay, so
okay, but before that,
she
was alone in her tower, which is
now
so Taylor. Like, it's the most Taylor Swift. She's like Rapunzel up in her tower alone, waiting.
She's been in her tower many a time in the past.
Oh, yes.
The last time she was in her tower, though, was in Cassandra, wasn't it?
Yes.
Interesting.
That's true. That's true.
Last time we saw her there, right?
Mm-hmm. But then that song is about, like, time-wise, way before, obviously, like, rep era.
True.
So, yeah.
I'm just saying. That was the last time she was there, right?
Right.
Was she in her tower in Midnights anywhere?
It's possible.
I don't think she was in her tower. Like, she was.
I mean, she was with Joe, but I don't know if she lyrically was.
Was she in her tower and no, she in Fresh Out the Slammer? Was she in the tower in that or no? No.
No.
I think Tower's only. I think she Cassandra when she was in her. No, the Albatross. Wasn't she in her tower in the Albatross also?
Hold on.
Because she swoops down, right? Somebody was in a tower in Albatross. Am I wrong?
I can't get Albatross in my head.
But anyway, she was like in her little Swiftorian world where she was in her tower.
Well, she thought about jumping off a very tall something.
Yeah. Yep. Very tall something. She might have tried to be jumping off her tower, but she's been in her tower quite a bit throughout the years. But most recently, I would say she's mentioned her tower in definitely Cassandra. I feel like she was in their tower in the Albatross. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure that she was definitely in there. But either way, like that's where she was. She was sitting alone in there.
She was.
And you, Travis Kelce, were just honing your powers. Like I was sitting here dealing with my melancholia, and you were basically, how I read this is like you were summoning up the courage to announce to the entire world via your podcast that you would like need to meet me. You know what I mean? And now I can see it all. Now I can see how.
Yes, but I also think it's like you were developing your relationship skills. You were developing the skills.
Totally. You were becoming the person that I needed. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You were becoming that person. And now I can see it all because 87 and 13 is 100 and everything has like literally gone right. So late one night, you dug me out of my grave and saved my heart. Not me, saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. So this is like such amazing phrasing because it's like you saved my heart from the fate of this fictional character that we all know who died of madness because all the men in her life betrayed her, basically. You know what I mean? Like there was so much like, I was supposed to kill this guy, accidentally killed your father. Oops. You know what I mean? Whoops. Like, it was like, sorry. And then everyone, you know, like, I mean, it's the play within the play. It's a mousetrap. It's all the things. I was trying to set him up, killed your dad by accident. Don't go crazy. You know what I mean? And actually everyone else is going to die too, including me. You know, like everyone's. So anyway,
which let's just emphasize that these are fictional characters. Like some of the discourse, it's like, I don't know, people seem to think she was real. I don't know.
What? That Ophelia was a real person?
I don't.
You think that Prince Hamlet was literally a real?
Like they disrespected her story or something. I'm like, y'all, not a real person. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Okay, but like, let me just key on to that for a second because I find this to be insanely interesting. So don't you think? I mean, hypothetically, let's just say I'm interviewing you and you are Ophelia. Okay. Hi, okay. Hey Ophelia.
Hello.
How would you feel if instead of you drowning from insanity and everyone in the entire universe betrayed you and poisoned your thoughts, allegedly, but they did try to like have some like multi-plan situations going on with poison, and then this poison spear and all this shit. Hey, how would you like it if instead of you ending up in a river, what if you actually ended up with Hamlet and like super happy? Like, would you, which one would you pick? Would you find it disrespectful if we changed your story and gave you the ending you deserve? Or would you prefer to be like covered with like dead leaves and like weird shit in the river and floating down said river?
Fan of fan fiction.
You know what I mean?
Do it. Also, she doesn't change the story of Ophelia. She's saying her story is Taylor Swift's story is changed so that she's not Ophelia for that fate.
Yes,
but now she's not. So she's not even changing the story. Not really.
Right, because it's like everyone goes,
you can't because it's already written.
It's already written, and it's like this is why the song works. It's because it's not like if this song was the Fate of Ophelia and it was literally like
I saved Ophelia from the tree before she fell down into the river.
But like the Fate of Ophelia, we know what the Fate of Ophelia is. The Fate of Ophelia is not great. You know what I mean?
It's not a good. It's not the fate. It's not.
It's like
not fate.
Really shitty. The brilliance of this song is that it's named The Fate of Ophelia, but the message is it's the opposite of the Fate of Ophelia.
Exactly.
Hence the excellent songwriting. That is what makes it stellar. Metaphors, similes, contradictions, twisting the narrative. Like it's like, oh yes. When who didn't? When we got this track list and we saw The Fate of Ophelia, we were like doom cloud song.
But we had to like bone up. Like if we didn't know. Like she gave everybody the chance to check out the Sparks notes and be like, okay, well, what is that going to be? She told us the exact
and we're like, oh damn,
to look at, so we all knew.
Yeah, and it's like this could either go two ways. She's either going to write a insanely sad tragedy,
which we knew
or she's going to do her Swifty magic, and she's going to do this in a very clever way that we're not really ready for.
Right.
She picked option 2. I'm going to make this a pop banger about a absolute tragedy. Like Hamlet is a tragedy. Everyone dies in Hamlet. Everyone. And she's like, not only is nobody unaliving in this song, but it's a celebration because my heart is not fated for where I thought it was going to be.
I mean, it's really just another way of saying the prophecy.
Yes.
It's just it's another wording of it.
It is. It's like you saved me from the thing that I thought, like, instead of me having to like hover around a table with a bunch of witches in a coven, like trying to figure out why I can't, like, I can have everything in the world but not love. I don't have to worry about that anymore. You saved my heart, not me, because I saved myself. Everyone. She saved herself. The Eras Tour is the greatest victory of all times. Let's just say I think like the other thing that's happening here, correct me if I'm wrong or if you disagree, but like there's like a magical combinations of things happened at the same time. Like the Joe thing happened, the Maddie thing happened, like that disaster. But at the same time where she was like dealing with like an absolutely excruciating amount of like public, like public news about these like back-to-back heartbreaks.
Yeah.
He was also like doing the greatest musical tour achievement of all time. So it was like this raging high with this raging low at the same time. And I think like the Eras Tour, I think what a lot of people are like missing here is that, and this is why Travis Kelce didn't save her. Okay. I think it's the first time that Taylor Swift actually realized that she's a legend and you can't, like, she has no more questions of, will they find somebody else when I'm nothing new? Like, you know, all of the Clara Bows, the questions that she's been asking throughout every album of her entire career is, will I be remembered? You will be remembered. Promise me, please tell them my name. Like,
Right.
will they remember me? I want to I want to leave my mark. The Eras Tour, I think she finally realized, holy shit. I have arrived. Like, I did it. I can truly say that to myself for the first time in my life, that I have accomplished what I set out to do, and I don't need to ask this question anymore. So she reaches that level within herself. And then at the same time, she meets Travis Kelce, who like reaffirms this. So it's like she did pledge allegiance to me, myself, and I, which means I was confident in my success. I understood. Like, for the first time, I got it. I've changed the world.
Well, sure, because if you think about it, she had partners up to that point, with possible exception of Harry Styles, who were genuinely like not supportive,
correct,
of her as a superstar.
Yeah, and sort of jealous, I feel like sort of like
jealous,
weird about
or
her.
You know, love her in spite of what she is, or you know, not
tolerated
wanting,
it.
Right, not wanting the Taylor Swift of it all.
Right.
You know, or maybe, you know, we don't know the private conversations, but she clearly had big goals, and it doesn't seem that they were supporting and saying like, yeah, you can do that. I believe in you. Go forth and let's do it together. It just doesn't, maybe I'm wrong, but
and like
it doesn't feel that
you're
way.
totally right. Like, it was like and I think like with all of those guys at the same time, like she's talked about how like something inside of her is intrinsically insecure. She has said that, like, and she has really, like, she's worked so hard to like have her name be remembered, like, all these things. And so like I think all of those guys sort of like almost fed into that insecurity of hers. Do you know what I mean? Instead of confirming her, like, you are the greatest thing that's ever happened. They're like, I mean, I've heard an indie record that's cooler than yours. You know what I mean? Like, this kind of shit. So I think that it was like she says it on the time. It was like kismet. You know what I mean? Like, it was this thing that it was like all of the forces. I like stepped into my own shoes. You know what I mean? Not like my own value. I got it. I'm solid as a rock. I know that this is like, I have done it. I'm a legend, baby. I'm immortal now. I am immortal now. You can't kill me if you tried. So like, I mean, look at the bold statements on this album. There's no questions being asked. She always asks, will this, will I, blah, blah, blah. Like, this one's like statement piece, statement piece, statement piece. Anyway, so
it's like she removes the chitter chatter from the men.
Totally.
And then she also removes her in-ear every night. After Champagne Problems.
Totally.
And hears that love, not to mention sees the fan project, sees people weeping, just, you know, when she
breaks every record.
I mean, yes. So when you turn down the negative volume and you turn up the positive at the same time, like, that is very hard to quiet the negative that you've had your whole life, but that can do it.
That can do it. Baby, that can do it. And it did. And so it was like all these magical things that happened all at once, like all these realizations where they were, I mean, it's just like he had also in this process, while she's like going through all this, had become a champion himself. You know what I mean? He's a champion in his industry. She has never dated a champ, like a true.
Well, he already was, right? But then he was again.
Yes. But like she's never dated an actual, like, an equal.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't. No way. Like, you know, like these people have like are number one in their industries. They both play at stadiums. I mean, like, oh my God, it's like crazy. Anyway, so
well, he's like the first Swiftie she's dated, the first Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah,
which you should always date your number one fan. That should be
You
your
should.
partner.
Yeah, you should. That's for certain. Yeah, and I think that there's like their ambition, their like drive, their competitiveness is so important because I don't think anyone else really understood it or like appreciated it because it's like undeniable in her and him. I mean, you can't be like a Super Bowl champion multiple times and not be so competitive, like driven to win. And she's the same way. She's like, no, I'm breaking every record. Every award I want it. And I love that about her. I love that she's like, I want every award. What's wrong with that? Why is that a bad thing? I don't get it. I mean,
I think there's a lot of value to the fact that they both met each other later in life. Obviously, neither of them are like old, but they both attained an enormous amount of success on their own.
Right.
It wasn't like one of them supporting the other while they were rising up. They both did it independently and then came together.
Correct.
Are able to then rise together or decide how they want to, navigate from here on out, which is, I think, very powerful as well.
And it's very important because like him honing his powers is like you becoming a champion. That's the honing of your powers. Like you become a champion, you're at my level. Yeah. You understand my like drive. Like it's like this mindset that's very unique. Okay. And then we get to you dug me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. All right. So let me just talk about this like song structure wise.
Yeah.
The way that she says graven and then saved my heart from the fate of, she mixes this together like grave is on the fourth beat, right? And she has to squish that in to the fourth also. Fate of, she squishes together just so she can release the grandest Ophelia, which is, I mean, it's so perfect.
It is.
It's so perfect because it's also giving Ophelia this light, airy rise when the Ophelia character herself was a sinking tragedy.
Yeah.
Like in the song, like
literally, like
like literally, like literally did that. And in this song, it's the opposite. It's rising, like the Ophelia. It's like this glorious rising notes that is the opposite of drowning.
Fate, the fate of Ophelia.
Yeah.
I also like the graven. Sounds very similar to craven.
Totally. Absolutely.
I love that so much. Like that's just a little like I was craven. I felt not like craving, but craven. Like I was like ripped open, desperately wanting,
Totally. But it's all, and it's like there's so many things that are going on here because it's like audio wise, how she structures that.
Like it's very rappy. It's very
it's so good. It's perfect. It is absolutely exquisite. All right, hold on. And then we get to like both of our, I think, our favorite parts. To keep it 100. All right, so I'm gonna have to. Okay. Excellence. This is song excellence, everyone. This is song excellence. The beats, the drums, the way that the beats are exactly with like what she wants to emphasize in each part of the line. It's so good. That double fill. Oh my God. It's so good. Audio wise, incredible.
It really is.
And
that's why it hits so, and that's why it's so fun to dance to.
Absolutely.
But and then we talk about the keep it 100.
Absolutely. We have to talk about all the lines. Like every line needs to be talked about.
Because I love it. I mean, obviously keeping it 100 is just like
87 and 13.
Obviously. Well, yeah. But I mean, the phrase keep it 100 is just like keeping it honest, right? Like being totally ourselves.
Absolutely.
But then it's that, again, it's a double meaning because it is another symbol for them together as a team, and they are going to be together as a team no matter where they are. Whether they're in an airplane, whether they're on the ground,
wherever they are, they're keeping it 100.
On a boat. Doesn't matter. They are a team.
Yeah. They are always together. That's why it's 100. They're not saying keep it 87 and 13.
Yeah. You're 87 on the land and I'm 13 in the sea.
Right.
Oh, no.
No. We're keeping 100 everywhere we're going.
We're also 100% ourselves with each other.
Absolutely. It's so brilliant. And then she goes into the land, the sea, the sky, which is also a literary device. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's like when you take out when you take out the and. So it's like
there's the rule of threes, which I don't know that that's a literary. I know it's an interior design and like artistic rule of threes is just more pleasing. Basically, if you're grouping things together and you put them in a group of three, on the eye, it's most pleasing. And I think that must be like an ear thing too, because there's a lot of threes and I love it.
Well, yeah, but like it's on like a weird 5 beat because it's like, so it's like keep it 100 on the land. Now, if it wasn't a literary device, if this was not a literary device, this would how it would go. It would go keep it on the land and the sea and the sky. So taking out those ands is like, it's so pleasing to the ear with also the alliteration of the S's. So it's like all this wonderful thing. It's just perfect. And it's pledge allegiance to your hands, which is, again, this is like mirroring the first line, like hands, your team, and then your vibes. How she says this, I'm obsessed with it. Like it's like my favorite word in this whole song. Like it's like vibes. And she has it like feeling like she says it like a vibe, like a vibration.
It's like this musical interpretation of what his vibes are.
It's totally cool.
You didn't know what they were. You could get that from this song.
It's incredible.
I love the it's so funny because there's all this conversation about her political blah, blah, blah. And she's literally saying, like, I am not going to pledge allegiance to anything else in this country, in this world, except your enormous, gorgeous hands. Your team. She obviously switched like from being an Eagles fan to being a Chiefs fan, so she's alluding to that. Yeah, and your vibes.
Everything about you I love. She's like, everything about you I love.
I was a tortured poet.
Yeah.
And now I am a showgirl. I am in screaming color. I am feathers. I am sequins. I am glitter. I am orange. I am fire. I'm
opalite, baby.
Allegiance to that. That's who I am going to be because that's who you have brought out in me.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
I was thinking about this earlier.
We are 100.
Yeah. About how there's this conversation going of like, she's really a serious person. She's not this silly person. And yeah, it's true that a lot of people like became fans like at Folklore. And maybe that's why they think that although like her other discography exists, so how could they not have gone back? But I was thinking about it. And I was thinking about like a lot of our favorite moments that we go back and we see like goofy, silly, unserious Taylor, right?
Yeah.
So many of those moments are like pre-Joe or early Joe, definitely pre-Folklore, right? And so like, and especially just because she's not been in interviews and stuff as much is part of it too. I'm not like necessarily saying it's just because of Joe, but I mean, maybe it's combined. I don't know, but I do think that like that and like her doing all these interviews again and her like being with Travis and she's saying like, I want to, and it connects to eldest daughter a little bit. Like, I want to get back to that goofy, fun, unserious person I was. Like, I'm reconnecting with that, and it feels really good.
Totally. And she's just I want to really be happy. Yeah. Like, she's like, everyone, I am exploding with happiness. And this is like, when you say to somebody, you're never in the depths of happiness. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That's happiness is like this airy, it's almost, I don't want to say it's almost one-dimensional, but it sort of is. Like, sadness has depth. It has all these layers. There's different links, but like true explosive happiness. It's kind of like, I'm just really happy. You know what I mean? Like, and everything is just bright and like all of this. But like, and that's what this album is. She's like, I feel like I'm like free of all of the shit that's been weighing me down for like a while. And I've found the thing, everybody. And I am going to do interviews and I'm going to talk about bread and I'm going to do whatever I want. The thing is that I have just realized that I hold all my own power and I'm doing whatever I want. If I want to talk about bread for 35 minutes, I'm doing it. If I want to like express to you, like, this is a snapshot of behind the curtain. I am really happy.
Of life behind the curtain. Not
life. Like, this is what I was feeling. Like, these are what was going on. Like, this is how my life was changing. You know what I mean? Like, I have this thing, as we all know, I've been looking for my whole entire career. I just found it, everybody. Why is there not a bigger celebration of this? Like, it's only been 18 years. I mean, come on. It's basically 20. It's been like 20 years.
This is I would think she would say it's been 35 years. I think she would say it's been her entire
I'm just saying that we've seen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, this was her original quest. She has completed it. She's completed the quest and she's really happy. And we should all be also for her. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yay. I'm happy. Okay, let's go to verse 2. The eldest daughter of a nobleman, Ophelia lived in fantasy. But love was a cold bed full of scorpions. The venom stole her sanity.
Oh my God.
And it's true. Like this, now this is the interesting part of this song where I feel like the beginning half is like Taylor using it as like a metaphor, Ophelia as a metaphor, and using Ophelia's the story of Ophelia to symbolize what was going on in Taylor's heart, not whole person, but heart. This is a callback to actually, like, it's very Ophelia back to the story of Ophelia.
It is, but it's also Taylor.
It's also Taylor.
Her father could be considered a nobleman.
Absolutely.
You know, no question. Well-to-do businessman, whatever.
Yep.
She does live in fantasy. She does, romanticize her life. That's what she's made a living doing.
Absolutely. Without question. But like Ophelia's father was like a nobleman.
Right.
And like, so it's like, this is like what I'm saying is she's tightened the lens and she's like, do you know what I mean? Like she's really like gone in with the Shakespearean story more and that's because she's a great storyteller. So of course she's going to like weave this back in, you know what I mean? And what else is like, so then we have like, love was a cold bed full of scorpions, man, and the venom stole her sanity. So now we have to go all the way back to folklore, right? Where it's like to Mad Woman, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like scorpions?
Well, and not just that, but also the Fortnite music video.
Oh, absolutely.
It's different. The end of, they've come to take me away.
Oh, absolutely.
So many of like that, and really down bad, like
absolutely,
this alien
abduction. Absolutely.
So many like of these in the recent songs of these references of
look at the Great War. Like how many times there's poison, the Great War. I'm gonna get you back. Like all these things where they're like, pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. I was once poison ivy, but now I'm your daisy. Like there's all of this. Like this is like they threw me in a Cassandra, which they threw her in a cell of
my cell with snakes.
Yeah. So it's like, and just the straight up reference to like, does a scorpion not sting back in Mad Woman? Like, so we have this part. Let's just play it.
Okay.
Let's just play it. I hope this doesn't get copyrighted.
Oh my gosh.
I love how she says fantasy.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, yes. It's so dramatic. It's so Shakespearean.
Okay. And so then we had just to get the great, like, if you'd never come for me, I would have lingered in purgatory. Which is so absolutely mind-boggling in this song. Like, I love this because it's like, now she's out of the tower. Now, if you didn't come for me, I would have been trapped between heaven and hell. Like, I would be in a nowhere land. That's insane to me. I love this line.
Yeah, it's so good. And it's like because she sees that he is her soulmate. And so without him, she just would have been stuck. She would have been forever searching. She would have forever wanted this, like, this completion, basically. Not that another person completes you, but just for lack of a better term.
Right.
You know, and she would have been stuck.
Yeah.
Forever looking.
Forever looking and never finding. And I'm so happy that's not what happened.
Because she would not have looked for him. She would not have sought him out.
No, because she pledged allegiance to her and herself lies. She was like done looking. She's like, I'm done. This is not.
Also, like at that moment, sure. But if she had gone back to looking, she wouldn't have said, "Oh, maybe I'll go for a football player. Maybe I'll look in the NFL." Never, because she had a type. She believed she was supposed to be with this artsy, moody, dark, brooding man.
Yeah, torture
and so she needed him to seek her out. And like, how many men have sought her out? Of the men that she's dated?
None. Zero.
None.
Only one. Party of one, Travis. Party of one, Travis. You know what I mean? Party of one, Travis. And so she would have been just stuck there, lingering in purgatory, you know? And like, it's just, and this also like really reflects Ophelia too, because it's like that insane, like it feels like that, like stuck between like.
Oh yeah, that would drive you insane. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it's just all of it. So it's
I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. There's no way out. I can't progress. I can't go up. I can't go down. I'm just.
And why is everyone in my life like betraying me and deceiving me? And like, why did you kill my dad? Like, and what do you mean? There was you set a trap that was in a play that like everyone's killing it. Like what? I mean, it's just I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't.
And like I tried to tell you, I tried to give out messages, and nobody caught on. And so they like told me like get thee to a nunnery, like because they couldn't handle the fact that I like knew the truth and that I knew what was going on.
Right,
and I saw through them.
Right. I mean, y'all know that I was also Cassandra. Yeah. I mean, like, there's like a lot of things going on, and I'm trying to think of the times that she's it like when you so in LOML, she talks a lot about like counterfeit art, right? And your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes, but you took me to hell too. And it's like in this song, another entendre sort of thing that's going on here is the actual painting of Ophelia. Like, we have layers of artwork mixed in with messages of like, I thought that you were painting like heaven, but it was really hell. And I was kind of like trapped in this like middle area of like what is real and what isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, what is going on? And all of that is now gone. Like, I was really being, I
was questioning everything. I was questioning reality. And now now I feel safe. Now I'm on solid ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. Are we out of the woods yet?
No.
I know where we are.
I chopped down the woods.
Or
I built a house on it.
I built a tree house, and I'm happy there. Yeah.
Right. Like, it's all good. So yeah. So that was the second. That's the second one, right? Yes.
Yeah, that's the second verse.
Oh yeah. And then I just don't.
And then you wrap around me.
Oh, I love this part. This is like the greatest. My camera's going insane. I don't care. Yeah. All right. I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, this is incredible. So now we get to you wrap around me like a chain, a crown, a vine. Like I love this because
I know
it's like it calls back to other songs where she has mentioned things that represent like being so entranced in love with somebody, like Ivy, Invisible String, you know, King of My Heart, Love Story, White Horse, like I'm Not a Princess, like all of these crown, like Salute to Me, like you're your American queen, like all of these royal symbolism, you know what I mean? The vines, like I mean it's like Ivy, but it's also like you know, a chain is invisible string, you know, chains around my demon, so wool to brave the season, single thread of gold tied me to you. Except not really. Like, you know what I mean?
She's right. Like it's like the invisible string with Joe was like, oh, these big reaches. Like they're not really invisible strings. And then with Travis, she's this legitimate invisible string.
It's like really crazily like
she predicts the future.
Yeah, and I think that's like in the beginning of the song where she's like, I can see it all now. Like, duh, like this is I see how this is actually. She's probably like, damn, I wrote Invisible String too early. Like I wish I held on to that one.
Because she was really trying to make Joe be that person. Like, she was really trying to make that fit. And it never would. And
but I think that she thought that I think she felt truly like that for a little bit. I think she did. I think that she did feel it. And then she realized like by midnight, she was like, yeah, I don't know.
I think
the shoes that you are wearing, I bought.
I think she felt here with him and she thought that's as good as it can get. But she's here with Travis. She just didn't know.
She just didn't know.
Feel here. She didn't know that existed.
She didn't really know what the penthouse of someone's heart really felt like because she had always been in the basement. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like she's like, And then when I thought I was in the penthouse, really I was just in the middle floor. But now I know what the penthouse feels like, and I am rededicating a lot of songs.
Yeah, like maybe you should be in the top 5. You should be in the top 1.
Right.
Like, what are we even talking about here, honey?
Take those shoes off that I bought you. And I'm also reclaiming all the land. So bye.
Yeah. And the organic shoes while we're at
it. Okay. So then we go through the pre-chorus again. That's like, I mean, the post-chorus again. And the chorus. And I don't like we can play it, but I don't want to.
Right, we can just kind of talk over it a little bit and like sing it, and then we won't get a counter strike. On the land and the sea and in the sky. To your team, your vines, the river. Oh, and I want to say that don't care where the hell you've been. That is such a huge change for her.
Huge.
Because
epic change.
Know she has very much cared about where these people have been before in her life. Okay,
no longer
where have you been all my life?
Yeah.
Where yeah. And like what if we had never met? And what if this? And what if that? And analyzing. And now she's like, babe, I don't care where you've been. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't even care who you've dated before. Like I don't care. Nothing matters. I don't care
with me now, and I see that this is the right timing, and the right person, and the right moment, and this is it. And when you know, you know.
Yeah, and she's just like, it doesn't matter because you're mine.
Yeah,
and that's the simplest. Like it's so simple. I don't care about anything in the past because you are mine now. So it does like everything has been erased. I don't care.
Yeah,
like, do you care about my insane
that she's never had?
Yeah, like it. He doesn't care about whatever she's done. She doesn't care. Like, it's just like, everything is insignificant and means, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter anymore.
She sees the big picture finally.
Yeah. She's like, it just doesn't, we had to all go through all of this as otherwise we wouldn't have ended up right here where we are right now. And so I mean, yeah, like it's just, you know,
Yeah.
it's perfect, you know? It's perfect, and that she's, like, over the top happy. All right, so let's get to this incredible bridge.
Yes.
So, I love this bridge because it is actually a line out of Hamlet. "'Tis locked inside my
Mhm.
memory, and only you
Mhm.
possess the key, no longer drowning and deceived. All because you came for
Mhm.
me. Locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key, no longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me." And
Keep
that is, I know, and this,
me.
like,
So good.
explosive, like,
Mhm.
crescendoing vocals, and it's also, like, really interesting where they double her vocals on this whole album. Like,
Yeah.
they selectively double them on, like, on the most euphoric parts of words. And so
Yeah.
it's like this other thing that she's telling us, like, you guys, not only does this, like, if you're just reading the words and not hearing the music, you can obviously tell I'm happy. But when you hear it, you're going to
Mhm.
see the even like the exuberance, like the true, like, new heights, if I shall say, of
Oh,
my
Holly.
of
Whoa.
of
You're
my
gonna sound like
happiness.
wood after all
No.
this.
Right?
You got
Um,
careful.
I know we're not doing that right now. But, uh, yeah, I mean, like, it's just like this, like, extra emphasis on, like, how can I make this word sound happier? Or, like, how can I just really hit it home? And she does it with these incredible like vocal layering, backup vocals, soaring high notes. It's just so great. And like, I think it's also important to think about, like, um she's saying here, like, "'Tis locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key," is like, she's saying, like, I know how all of this went down.
Mhm.
Okay, like, I'm not telling, like, the world does not know. She has not given us the play by play of, like, and then he did that, and then I did this, and remember when you showed
Right.
up, blah, 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 blah. Like, it is so special that it's it's locked inside my memory, and only you are the only one who has access to this memory. That's also, like, I think a really great way of her saying, like, to everyone,
Mhm.
this is I'm not giving you all the details.
Yeah.
Like, there will be no 10-minute version
Mhm.
of anything that goes on with me and this man.
Exactly.
Like, you're getting the emotionals, like, you're gonna get the feeling, but you're not getting
Yeah.
the details,
Exactly.
you know? And
And
if
again, the all because you came for me is like she continually is like giving him credit where credit is due. She
yes,
is saying you saw the thing that I didn't see, and like if you hadn't seen that, like this wouldn't have happened. Like it's not like with Joe where like she felt like she had to give him credit because otherwise he'd go like pout about it. Like
right,
she's giving
right.
him credit because she respects.
Yeah, and she's also saying that this is such a higher caliber of, like,
Mhm.
of like, of importance. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want the world to know it's ours.
Yeah.
It's only ours. Like, I'm not like, we will never know when they first, like, hung out. We will never
No.
know what their first phone call sounded like. She is not going to write it. And, like, it's only hers. And, like, the other thing is, like, this is, like, a direct quote from Hamlet, and it's act 1 scene 3, which is a 13, and I think that
Ah,
that
of
is
course it
incredible, right? Like, I think that's
is.
just a really incredible, it's just incredible that I mean, like, again, it's like all the invisible strings, right?
Mhm.
Like, what are the odds that this line that fits so perfectly to what's
I
going on is
know.
actually act 1 scene 3? I mean, come on. It's crazy, but
Maybe
she's also
she's
telling the
Shakespeare
whole world.
reincarnated.
I know, maybe. She's telling everyone, Swifties, everybody, like, be prepared. Shit's different.
Yeah.
I am going to be you're getting a different me, and it's cool. Like, it's fine, but I'm not putting this out there like that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And it's like, that's fine. That's good. We have to respect that.
Yes. And we should be happy.
Like, we should, because it's like either that or we get nothing.
We're right. And we could like, we again, we got our cards canceled because we couldn't like, like we got a little out of control with our demands and our feelings of like, we can conduct her life. Like it was very like, when I say we, I was not included in either of you, but like what I'm saying is
Sarah's and the Hannahs.
There's all right. The Sarah's and Hannah's club got real bold, and she was like, nah, nah, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. I am not doing that again. But what she has done instead is given us like high emotion and all these interviews where she's like, she is talking a lot about, she talks about Travis a lot.
Yeah.
But she's just not, giving us, she's confirmed enough. Yes, this, like, he was setting this proposal up while I was filming this podcast. Yes, this is in our backyard. Here is my ring. I'm super happy. I get to spend my whole life with this person. I'm the happiest I've ever been. This album reflects exactly how I feel currently.
It's my favorite person in the
my favorite world. My favorite person in the entire world. I am really invested. Like, she's even said, like, I'm doing nothing during football season except solely focusing on Travis. She literally said that. Like, I can like, when he's out on the field, she's like nervous because he could get hurt. Like, she's like, all of my mental energy this is where it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, this is what I'm doing. This is how my life is changing. My wish list has approximately one thing on it. Well, really, two. Like, I want you. And the other thing I want is for the whole world to leave us the F alone. And they do. That means all of us. Collectively, all of us. Please, like, let her be happy. Let her have her moments. Let her have her fun. Let her enjoy and bask in this great new chapter of her life. And we should be nothing but like really proud. One of her like massive accomplishments. Two, like this true sense of like wonderful, like she's figured out who she is in music history. I feel like this is like the first era she's like truly figured out. Like, she's like, they're going to be talking about me in 400 years from now. And I know that. Like, I'm forever. She closes the album with that.
Yeah.
I'm a legend. You can't kill me even if you tried. It's impossible. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Like, they're legends together. This love story, legend. My camera, I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm thrilled. I'm like, I love this song. And this is the opening to this.
Yeah.
The layers just keep coming after this song. Like, and I want everybody, like, I'm imploring everyone to really listen to the absolute artistry of the vocals on this album. The vocal stacking, the placement, the sounds, the instruments highlighting certain things. Feel the excitement of it. Then pair it up with the lyrics and how she's saying it. It is a masterpiece of happiness. It's a masterpiece of happiness.
I agree. I don't know how you can listen to this song, listen to Opalite, and not feel good.
I know.
And move a little bit.
I know. And like hopeful and like, yes. Like, it's just excellent. It's excellence. And it is different than everything else she's done. Of course it is. Everything she does is different from the next thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. It is a very good thing.
And honestly, if you don't think it's a good thing, there are other artists who kind of have the same vibe, sound, whatever.
Totally, go listen to
a lot of their albums. You can go listen to them. And that's fine.
quite literally no one's making you listen to anything. So, you know what I mean? Like the world's your oyster. Like listen to whatever you want, you know? If you like a different album more, then just go rock that. No one's making you. But I will say that you're missing out. I can fully say that you're missing out if you don't give it like you know, but maybe you don't need this album yet. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
And that's fine. You will one day and it will be there for you.
Absolutely.
So yay. Well, I think we're done. We finished the song, right?
I think so.
Do we have anything else we want to add?
I mean, we've already talked about the music video, which is amazing.
So good.
I love that there are reports of Swifties like going to the museum where the painting is, like
in Germany.
Yes, and
I know it's amazing.
That beautiful painting is getting this whole new life. Like, that's the Swift effect, right? Like, that's what she does.
And it's so meta. Like, it really is like how this artwork is inspiring people to go look at art and, you know, experience all the different forms of art. Like, there's just so much. And, you know, art is meant to be pondered and looked at, and it should make you think. It should make you, I mean, just the mere fact, like, if you think about it, the mere fact that this album is like this musical album is inspiring people to go to an art museum and be exposed to many an artist that they probably have never seen is truly a masterstroke on for the art world and for all artists everywhere and creators. I mean, like, when you get somebody in one separate form of art to go experience another separate form of art, I mean, it's a win-win. Like, it's a total win.
Right. And chances are they're not just looking at that one piece of art.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to be walking through the museum and going like, I came here to see Ophelia, but like I ended up being like incredibly moved by whatever. And that is what art does. It's a chain reaction of inspiration. And I mean, when was the last time an album led you to a museum? I mean, just think about it. That is truly incredible. And we shouldn't take it for granted. I mean, that's really cool. Like, that is a showgirl. That is, it's art. And that's what it all boils down to. You know?
Right.
It's art.
We don't want the prints of the same thing over and over again.
And like, I will say this because I was going on a rant. I will say this one little thing. I compare this to, you know, if you go to a museum and you are like deeply in love with like Van Gogh, okay? And you,
I am.
What? Yeah, a lot of people are, and so I love Van Gogh. But if you go to the museum and you see Sunflowers by Van Gogh, and you go, "How dare he paint this when Starry Night is my favorite?" It's like, well, what do you mean, how dare he? Like, you can like one and not the other. Like, would you want him to paint Starry Night 600 times for you?
Right.
Why do we need to start like, there's multiple things to gain from all of the artist's entire catalog. You can, it's okay to not like Sunflowers and love Starry Night. It's okay to not to like Starry Night and love Sunflowers. It's okay not to like Van Gogh. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. But here's the thing. Like, if you go into a museum and you leave uninspired and unmoved and nothing satisfies you, it is not the museum's fault.
Right.
Or the fault. Right. Or the art's fault. It's not. It's like, we need to like learn how to grasp art, to study it, to get to know it, to, you know what I mean? Like, don't go in with preconceived, you know, I want this museum to be filled with 100 Starry Nights. And when you walk in,
an algorithm. Like, I do think that that's part of it, is that we're getting so used to everything being catered to our views, our likes, what we're looking for, what we like, and then filter out what we dislike, that it shocks us when something isn't what we expected, isn't in our bubble, isn't our whatever.
Absolutely. But you know what? Art, as long as it's making you think it works, you know what I mean? And as long as you also don't have to look at it, you know, like you can just go, you can sit in your house and doodle away and look at your own artwork. I mean, no one's telling you what to do. You know what I mean? But give all art a chance is what I'm trying to say. Art's created for reasons. You know what I mean? And to pull something out of us. You know, it really is. But the artist makes it for them and not you. Just so you know that. Like, no art is made for you. It's made for the artist. And then you either relate to it or you don't. You know what I mean? And and that the artist can change over time of who you relate to. Like, it's all good. You know? It's all good. Like, let's just be positive. This is a beautiful album. To like, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of happy depth. I mean, that's not even a word, but you know what I'm saying? Like the
depth without,
you know, it's so it's fun, and it's a joyous event, and it's very layered. I mean, as we go through this album, we're going to be talking about like the different facets of her personality that come out on this album are truly spectacular.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of dimension happening. You know,
and I would just say one more thing, just from like, as a reaction to like different comments and things that I've seen. I think people need to really separate the album from what their expectations of the album were going to be. People are criticizing like the visuals, what they thought she said in the podcast, which she didn't say, or, you know, just what they thought it was going to be versus what it is. There are people who said like, I didn't know it was going to be a love album. What? Like, in what world? I don't know. But
I mean, but like
that's all stuff that you put on the album.
Exactly.
Those are preconceived notions that you can't. You need to try to find a way to separate that. And we all did. We had preconceived notions. We had to process that too, and we did in real time. And take the album for what it is, because what it is amazing.
It is amazing. And she made it because it's her, like, it's what she wanted to share with the world, not because it's what she knew that you wanted to hear, because why would she know that? Like, why would she know that?
It's not her job to make what you want to hear. It's her job to speak her truth.
Correct. Because she is the artist. You know what I mean? If you want the album in your head that you are dreaming of, then go make it. It's just very simple. Go make the album. Please get in the studio, make the album, and present it to the world. And we will love to hear it. Like, but no one can make your story for you, especially if they've never even known that you're alive. You know what I mean? Like, they can't do it. It's not the artist's job to cater to everyone. Therefore, it would not be art. You know what I mean? It would be like a hired, like, please paint me the picture that I want to see. And that's not art. That doesn't make you think, you know? Please paint me 100 Starry Nights. Right. Yeah. Like, I only want to see Starry Night forever. Okay. Well, I mean,
and
it's
great and amazing as Starry Night is.
It is.
You only lived it forever. At some point, it would lose the beauty and it would lose the amazingness, because it would become mundane.
Yeah. And like, what would you be comparing it to? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, art is like, you can appreciate all of the types of art at once. Like, I can love Picasso and Van Gogh. I can love sunflowers and Starry Night. I can love Christina's World and Andy Warhol. Like, all of these things are happening all at once. You know what I mean?
And often loving one helps you to appreciate
another. Absolutely. Without question. And so that's all we're saying. Like, give art a chance. Go to a museum. Go to a museum this weekend and just walk around.
And, if you're fortunate enough to have a good art museum,
I mean, seriously, go do it
within Or there's a lot of museums have, you know, not their full, obviously, collection online, but a lot of them will have some, and that's one way to experience as well. So
absolutely. And I mean,
great thing.
Yeah, I highly encourage, like, if you can get to a museum, I think more people in the world need to actually go look at art. I mean, I really do,
It's one of my
because
favorite things to do.
me too. And it's like, just go see it, because I think we're getting a little too, like, we need to see things that are made by somebody's hands. You know what I mean? Like, and take it in. You know what I mean? It's this music is made by people's hands and their minds, and like, we get to process it and hear it and feel it. But like, art is the same way. Like, paintings, you can feel them.
Yeah.
Go
and it's
do
people
it.
from different walks of life, different experiences, different cultures, different times, time periods, and we need that now more than ever, because again, we are so entrenched in our own bubbles because of the way the algorithms work. We need to get back in touch with other people's experience.
Because you know what, it shows us different parts of ourselves. Like, we learn about us as individuals by processing the expressions of other artists. We learn about ourselves. You know what I mean? More than we learn about the artist. So, like, go do it. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Just try it.
Just try it. You'll like it.
Hurt anything. And there's a lot of museums where, like, if you look online, they'll have one day of the week that will be free if you're a resident of that state. So
totally, it's worth it.
Look into it. See if you can do that.
It really is. I mean, even if you already love art, like, I'm just saying, like, this is a reminder that there's museums. Like, let's go visit them. Like, let's go visit them, because they're, field trip, whole wide world, everyone go to a museum, because it just does your brain good. It's just good for your brain, good for your soul. Go see some art. Let's
in the comment section, let's start to generate a list of, like, people's favorite museums too.
Oh, mine's the Dali Museum. I love it so much.
I love the Dali Museum. That's in it's not in Barcelona. It's
no, I'm talking about the Dali Museum that is, like, in Tampa. So good. It's so good.
See, I didn't know about that one. So
it's
there's
very
a recommendation.
It's very excellent.
My favorite is the Artist Chicago. That's one of my happy places.
Yay. Yes, yes.
I went to the MoMA.
Oh, I love
MoMA. I love the MoMA. And the Brooklyn Museum of Art is also really amazing. There was this incredible installation when I was there. Again, I had no idea it was there. I didn't go see it or anything, and it ended up bringing me to tears.
I mean, it can. Like, seriously, just go to a museum. It doesn't even matter what it's a museum of, to be honest with you. Like, just go to a museum. It does something to your soul that is truly, there's nothing like it. I mean, period. Just go.
And art museum will have, like, audio stuff. Like, if you feel like, oh gosh, I don't understand art or whatever, like, they have stuff available to you to help it be more accessible. And a lot of times they have, like, really good restaurants and stuff too. So
totally, absolutely. And you'll be amazed.
Let's generate, like, down in the comments, if you have art museum, either that
what's
you
your
really
favorite
love,
museum,
or that is, like, on your list of museums that you want to go to. Let's
make a list.
Like, people know, okay, Artists to Chicago, they know MoMA, but, like, they're smaller. That
absolutely. The Getty Museum is incredible. There's so many great museums. So yes, let's share the knowledge with everyone so we can inspire people that, let's just tell people where we love to see art, because I mean, it's important. And I think it's really important right now. Like, let's really connect with art. And that makes us connected to ourselves and to our community, because it's a human experience. Like, art is about being human, and that's what it's about. So let's do that. Let's just appreciate and spread some joy,
Absolutely. I love
unapologetic joy, baby. Museum
unapologetic
museum
joy.
field trip. All right. Well, it's been super awesome. I can't wait to do Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes, I've got my Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, do you want to talk about where you got it? Like the whole
Okay, sure. Yeah, I got this is from I should check and see if they are still for sale, but this is from the Elizabeth Taylor Foundation. It is the most comfortable thing I think I've ever put on in my life. It's like luxe. It's like a nice crew neck. It is like much nicer than any crew neck I've ever
well,
because it's Elizabeth Taylor, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
It is House of Taylor. It's like the brand.
Yay.
So it's really nice, and I've talked about this before, but some of the proceeds do go to, excuse me, her AIDS Foundation.
It's incredible.
Which is amazing.
Totally.
So you just go to her website, and if they don't have this particular, the burnt orange crew neck, they have other colors that have Elizabeth Taylor or other items, hats, and things like that are that you can celebrate if it's your favorite track, you can celebrate that.
Absolutely. So let's just like in a real quick second here. We just talked about how people were going to the museum to see Ophelia, right? Because of this album. You just talked about how you went to the Elizabeth Taylor website because Elizabeth Taylor is mentioned on this album, and the proceeds to her orange Showgirl inspired like crew neck is going to her AIDS Foundation
charity.
We have the sea otter situation going on, right? We have all of these things stemming from one body of work, which is like so really incredible when you think about it. Like a lot of things are being, put into focus because of this album. And that is the beauty of Taylor Swift's reach and like how she chooses to use it. And I think it's like exceptionally awesome that Elizabeth Taylor's family, her son, like publicly came out and said like how awesome and how honored they are to be in the song. And they did the crew neck, and like it's raising money for like really important foundation, for AIDS research and community outreach. And I like these are things to be incredibly proud of, and really like it should make you feel joyful, even, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely. It has nothing to do with the music, but like, it's like, just because it's connected, all these great things are happening. Yeah. So we're making a difference. Yeah. We're making a difference. Okay. Well, we are going to leave you all now. So we will see you next time for Elizabeth Taylor. Until then.
Okay.
Until then, and always, peace.
Peace. Love.
And Swifties
forever.
Bye. Love you.
Keep it 100 on the list.
Keep it 100
until we see you again on Burning Bridges.
Yeah.